Hi everyone, it's Nancy. I'm back to do Roxy's weekly challenge, week 8. I know I'm a little overdue to do this video, but I still wanted to do it because I did a lot of prep work for it. And yeah, I came down with a sinus infection this week and I was a bit under the weather and I was just moving slow. I was resting a lot, so that's basically it. Plus, I overdid myself for the ladies' night that I talked to you about in the previous videos at the Learning Center. I did all the food prep and setup and shopping. It was a lot of work, but it was a success. It really was. A lot of people, everyone had a great time, and we're probably going to do it again next year. But I know next year we're not going to do Nancy's prep. Nancy's not going to do the prep. We'll probably do catering or, at least order the food. So that's my explanation for being late. So we'll dive right in and get started. For week 8, Rachel did these real simple, easy pockets, wraparound pockets for journals and tuck spots. And she used like a mostly vintage ephemera that really lended itself to being decorated. I mean, you can decorate these really easily and they'll look really good. They're a lot of fun to decorate. The vintage ephemera I have here today is kind of a mix of some of my own ephemera. Some items came from the Graphics Fairy and a few things from the Old Design Shop. I'll put the links to the Graphics Fairy and the Old Design Shop down below because they have quite a lot of vintage ephemera that you can download for free. And I will also put the kit that Rachel used, which she has available in her shop, Roxy's Creations on Etsy. And I'll put the link to that in the description box below as well. So basically what she did was she would take, let's say this postcard here that I think this is from the Graphics Fairy. And when I laid these out, I use InDesign in Adobe, which is by Adobe. And it allows me, when I print digitals, it allows me to print just what I want and to move things around and however I want to print them out. So when I printed these out, I tried to leave like a margin at least at the top, because you want to fold that over to reinforce the pocket. And sometimes I left a margin on the side because I'll show you why I did that as we go along and make some. So I've already cut these to kind of prep them, and I'll do a few on camera and show you the different pockets and tucks that she made. And then I also got out Edith Holden pages where there was writing on both sides, no images. And I also wanted to use some music. And what I did was I took a lot of music sheets are very thin, so I backed it with some scrap paper and then cut the music down to however tall I wanted my pocket. So I'll do that one too with you. So basically what she did was she took it and she folded over the top part and glued it down to reinforce the pocket like this. Let me get my scrap paper. so we can glue. And then she took the piece and, you know, just depending on the size and everything, she would decide how she wanted to fold it. And this one, I think I'll fold it kind of like this, so that the writing is, this part is on this side and this part is on the other side. So this will be kind of like a skinny pocket. Actually, I think I'll fold it just a little bit bigger, like that. And then this will be a tuck spot. And then what she did was she, actually, you know what, I did that the wrong way. Okay, actually I wanted to fold it like this. Sorry about that. Oh, I'm not thinking straight today. Okay, fold it like this, and this will be a tuck spot, and this will be a pocket, and it'll wrap around your journal page like this, and you glue on this side and this side, and this is your pocket, and then glue on just the bottom of this, and this will be a tuck spot for to just slip ephemera in for your journal. Okay, so let's remake that, and we'll fold down the top, and then we'll fold in this side. Because this is a tuck spot, I kind of want to reinforce that side, and that's why I left a margin on that side. So I'm going to glue down this and this, but I'm going to cut those corners first so they fold in nicely. And now I'll glue. You don't need a lot of supplies for a project like this either. You just need, you know, some fussy cuts or stickers to decorate with, pieces of, you know, scraps to add a little bit of collage to your pocket. So you fold it like this. And then for the tuck spot part, she folded the corner down just a little bit like that, which I thought was pretty neat. And she glued that down. Make sure I get a lot of glue on there so it stays down. And that's basically it. There's your pocket. And you can make a bunch of these fairly quickly. And just punch a little notch in there to show that it's a pocket, and you're done. Okay, so let's do this one. I thought this one would be fun. This one I'm going to fold the top in. Like Rachel says, her folding is never even. Neither is mine. And then I'm going to fold this side in because I'm going to make a side pocket on this side. So let me cut my corner. You just cut like a little angle. And glue it down. Some glue stick. Yeah, the sinus infections can really drag you down. That's all I can say. All right. And then I'm going to fold it right on that line there. So on this side we have a top loading pocket, and on this side we'll have a little side loading pocket. I'll fold that straight. So I'm going to take my little punch there, and punch there. So I have my journal page, and I would glue there and there, and then that's that pocket. And on this side, sorry about this. This is these are sheets from a wine club that we belong to. This is, I would glue there, and I would glue there, and then you have your side pocket. So that's that one all done. All right. Oh, these were, I printed these out. I had bought a kit, well, it was quite a while ago, like 2 years ago, I think, and it was by Vintage by Me, and it was a whole bunch of different money sheets, banknotes, money, and I thought those would be fun to make pockets out of. So we'll just do the same here. And on this one, since it's quite long, you could either make a long pocket, but still that would be even too long unless your journal is real tall, and punch a little thumb notch there and make it a side pocket, or you can glue this down and make it 2 pockets. So fold it in half, and see the image on it? One image, you've got the ship on this side, and we've got this lady on this side. So it makes a really nice image for both sides. And then it would wrap around your page like this. Actually, like this. And you would glue on this side and this side, and that would be your top loading pocket. And the same on this side. There and there. So let's do our notches so we know what it's gonna be. And this you probably wouldn't have to decorate much at all, since it's quite nice the way it is. Okay, let's do this little one. This is actually from my ephemera, and I was gonna make a little tuck spot out of it. So I would fold down that edge and that edge. I'm as bad as, I'm worse actually. I'm really bad at folding. My notch. Glue that down. That. And then you have and fold this down. Fold the corner down. Okay. And then you have a little tuck spot. This looks like a chuck stub. Actually, it is. So, it looks like it says 1910. That's pretty cool. I love shopping for old ephemera. Now, this one, I believe this came from the Graphics Fairy or the Old Design Shop. Actually, I'll cut this down a little bit. And so you can see that your ephemera can be all different sizes. And then you can fold it however it will work best in your journal. So this one, I would probably just make a straight pocket for one page. It wouldn't wrap around the page. Okay, so I will cut a little notch there, or punch a notch. And like this one's so, I mean, it's so nice. I mean, the printing or the image is so nice. It almost doesn't need a lot of decorating. Then here's another one that's like this. See all the really cool font there and everything. Let's do, oh, this one. This, I believe, yeah, I think this one's from my ephemera. It's part of a ledger. So I think I'll make a pocket and a tuck spot on this one. Because if I folded it in half, it will make two really narrow pockets, which wouldn't be too bad, right? But I think I'll make a little larger pocket and fold right on that line and make a tuck spot on the other side. So, cut my corners, glue them down. You see how simple these are to make, and you can make a whole bunch ahead of time and then decorate them, and you have all these pockets ready to go in your journals. Okay, so I'm gonna fold right there. The glue is a little bit wet, so I really should wait, but so this would be the pocket, and this would be a real skinny tuck spot. Like you could slip like a piece of paper in there, nothing too heavy, but still would work as a tuck spot in your journal. So you would glue there just on the bottom, and then you could slip something in and do our little notch so he knows there'll be a pocket. Let me go back to decorate it. Okay, and then I thought, here's the music piece that I showed you. This one I'm just gonna fold in half, and I don't need to reinforce the fold down the top because it's already been reinforced by putting a backing on it. So on this one, all I will have to do is punch the notches, and you're ready to decorate this. It's always a lot of fun to, you know, you could add like a fussy cut flower or a fussy cut bird. You could add some washi tape to it. So there's that one. And this one, okay, this is the smaller Edith Holden book. And what I would do with this is I would probably fold it in half and cut it down the middle. I could do that because these pages are pretty thick, so I really don't have to reinforce the top. So what we can do is we can either cut down, let's try to cut down the middle. These pages are a lot of fun to decorate too. I love the font on this. So yeah, this would lay in your book or your journal, and this would be, let's see, which side do I want? I like this side better. It's a smaller font. So this would lay on this side. And I punch a notch. And I would glue it like right here and right here and right here. Now what I could have done is instead of cutting it, okay, I could have folded it in half and kept it that way. And then I could have wrapped it around the edge of a page, and this would be a side pocket on this page, and this would be a side pocket on the other side too. So I could have done it that way too. And I do have, this one's gonna lay on this side, so I'm gonna punch a notch in here because I want the smaller font showing. Those two pockets. Now this one, I can do, this one will need to be cut down. So I had an idea, and I think when I was looking at this the other day, I was trying to decide. I want to do a wraparound side pocket, like, you know, that way. So yeah, I think I want to fold it so this is the side pocket. But the other side, I wanted to make a tuck spot. So what I was gonna do is take my ruler, and I was gonna try to line it up on my mat here. I was gonna rip it to the point where I was gonna fold it. Okay, so let's fold it in half. Fold it in half as evenly as possible. Now this paper cracks a little, but it is super thick. So I think it'll be okay. All right. So there's the fold. So I know where to rip my paper to. I'm gonna line it up. My mat here. And I'm gonna rip it to the middle where that fold is. And then I'm gonna turn it around and line it up again. My ruler. And then rip this way. And this you can use to make a tag, okay, or a journal card. And this part, you just trim it up a little bit. Use scissors if you want. You can leave the rough edge if you want to. Maybe trim up this side a little bit. Little scraps here. Put them in my snowman bowl, and back. Okay, now you'll probably have to trim part of it off because most journals we fold it 8.5 by 11.5. So if you do that, you want your pocket to be, let's see, 8.5. So it is quite almost. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave it there until I put it in the journal. And then I'll know how tall I want it to be. But on this side, it's gonna be a tuck spot. So I'll fold down that corner and glue it. And I won't put the notch in until I trim it down to the size I want it to be. And then I can make my, you know, if you make my notch centered. So let's say, take another piece of paper. I'll show you what I'm doing here. So this is, oops. It'll wrap around the page like that. This is a tuck spot. You could have even made that into a pocket if you wanted to. So I'd glue right there, okay? And then on this side, it's a side pocket. It'll load from that way. So I'd put a notch right there, glue here, and I'd probably glue down this part here, all the way down. Okay, so that's another one. So those are the pockets, and I thought we'd move on to a little bit of decorating, which is kind of new for me, because I've never really done a lot of decorating on camera yet, but we're gonna try. So let me put these pockets aside and we'll start decorating. So I have this little one. It's tiny, but I'm working on a mushroom journal, and this will fit my mushroom journal because it's small. I'll show you in a minute how it'll fit on the page. So I have this sticker that I printed out. It's a digital, but I have these sheets of washi paper, and I print out on the washi. So when you take the sticker, the backing off, it's kind of see-through. I printed it out and then I fussy cut them. Let me get my tweezers. There. I will put my mushroom right there. I see, you can still see some of the writing through the mushroom. I think that's looks pretty cool like that. And then this little word here, just wanted to ink it a little bit to put some definition around the edge. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna put it, I think I was gonna put it right there, or I could put it there. I think I'm gonna put it here. And then I have this little label. This is a Tracy Fox label, and I thought I'd put the label kind of like, on thumbs today. Yeah, underneath. So kind of like that. And then you can still see all the writing and everything, and you don't cover too much up. So, get my art glitter glue, and I did clear the nozzle before I turned the camera on. Been having trouble with it. I think it needs to be cleaned out again. Okay. So put this down. Like that. And the label. It's a rainy day here today. Very gray and very rainy. And chilly too. Oh, there we go. A little straight. And on the other side, where's my stuff for the other side? I have another mushroom and another Tracy Fox label. And this mushroom is actually from a package of Tim Holtz ephemera that I got a while ago. It had some pretty cool mushrooms in that pack. And some of the pieces were super tiny too. Put this guy here. I always seem to want to put my things on the right side. And then just add this label. I'm not sure. There, I could do there. Or I could do down here, and I think I'll do down there. So, put this. I hope everyone's doing well. No, it didn't. Better than me, I hope. Okay. So that's down. And there we have our little pocket and tuck spot. I'm going to turn around and get my pages in my mushroom journal. I haven't cut them all down yet, but I can at least show you how it would fit. See how little these are? This is only like, I think the pages are about a little less than 6 inches and about 3 3/4 across, a little bit longer. So it will wrap around like this, and then this will be the tuck spot, and this will be a little pocket. So that's that one. And let me put this back. Whoops. Let's do the music one. I have a music pocket here. And I think what I was thinking was I have this fussy cut bird. And I was going to put him on here. I'll have to trim off some of the leaves, because he's not going to fit unless I put him, even if I put him at an angle, it's going to hang over that, which is okay. I'm okay with that. So I'll put the branch, I'll kind of line it up with the branch. Okay, but then I thought maybe it needs a little bit something in behind it. So I thought of sticking this sticker, this label actually, behind it. It kind of highlights the bird better. But then and then I saw this one, and I was like, uh-oh. Now I gotta decide. I'm not good at that. So I'm not sure which one. I think they both look good. And I think this one might work better because it's got a little bit of green, and it's green. And it kind of goes with the greens in the leaves. These labels are from Collage Type. And I'll put that link in the description box below. I have quite a few of them cut out already. Okay, so let's figure out where we want to put our label. We want it right about there. Okay. And these I printed on sticker paper. So I don't really have to use glue. Quite sticky. And I'm gonna put it there right. Line it up with one of those music lines. Put the sticker down. Take this guy. I think I'm gonna use glue stick on him because he's quite big. Uh-oh. Now my art glitter glue is like exploding right in front of me here. And last night when I was using it, it just wouldn't come out at all. Go figure. Okay. So I'm gonna put this guy down. And I think that's pretty good. Maybe turn him up a little bit. Yeah. Like that. Here you have one side, and we'll just trim this off. A little bit of his tail hangs over, cut. And we'll set this label aside. We're not going to use that. And let me fix my glue. I'll show you in a minute what I mean. See? It exploded. That's because I didn't put the pin back in, which I can't find right now. I don't know where it is. I'm always losing it. That's for sure. But I always have an extra over here in case it does. Oh, there it is. I found it. Found the pin. So we'll take this one out. Sorry, guys. And put this one back in. Okay. Alright, so for the other side, I was thinking of using a label, but I think this is enough. A red label is too much. So, on this side, I thought, oh, we'll put like a botanical in here. This I cut out from a book. But I kind of got lost in the music. So I got another label. I think this is a Tracy Fox label. And I think, oh my goodness, a teeny tiny spider crawling across my mat. I think I was gonna do like this and this, kind of like that, and I was gonna put this on somewhere. It's a saying, it says, study nature, love nature, stay close to nature, it will never fail you. Yeah, I think I was gonna do it like this. Or I could put it down there. But then it kind of leaves a blank on the label. So I think I'm gonna do that. I could move the label down a little bit. It thinks we're sticking to my fingers. I think we'll do it kind of like that. Alright, so we'll put the label down first. And we'll check and see where it is so we know where to put it. And this one is just on paper, so we need to do the glue stick. Sometimes I press too hard on my glue sticks. And I get big globs. Okay, so I think it was right about there. It's pretty straight. And then this guy, gotta be kind of gentle with him. I'm gonna lay him like that. And then take my inker and go around the label. I hope you can't hear my washing machine too much, but I really had to get some laundry in today. When you're not feeling well, you get so behind in things. There. So we have 2 pockets done and ready to go. You can ink around the edges if you want. I might do that later when I put it in whatever journal it might go in. So there's another one decorated. This one I did off camera. This is also from my mushroom journal. It's another Edith Holden page with a tux bottom, one side and a it'll be a pocket on this side. Actually, I didn't cut my notch, but I'll cut a really tiny one so I don't cut in that label there. I don't think I cut one on this one either. I didn't. So we'll do a tiny one too. So it's gonna have 2 signatures, so I wanted one for each signature. So those are those pockets. Why don't we do this other Edith Holden one? Turn my paper around. And this is one of those long side pockets. And I thought this would look good, right? And then I have plans to make an herb journal, and this I cut out from an herb book. It is garden sage. So I thought that would look pretty nice like that. And then I thought, well, gee, maybe I could add one of these Tim Holtz die cuts, and it might make the purple part stand out. The purple in the flowers stand out better. So it was either this one or this one. My sticky fingers. I mean, they both look good, I think. But I think this one might be too busy, and this one fits in better. So we'll do that one like that. So we'll glue down. Let me just ink this a little. And I'm gonna tear this top here. So it's not straight. Just a little bit. I don't always ink my collage pieces. Sometimes I do. Just depends. And that down. I think it was right about there. And then this guy. Trying not to press too hard. Yeah, or pull too hard, because he is kind of fragile. Sticking to my fingers. And this part. Right. Right about there. I'm not going to press down all the way because I want that other one to go underneath. And I really should do it with art glitter glue, but I always make a mess doing it with that. So I'm just going to do the glue stick today. And I made just as much of a mess with the glue stick. Okay. Slip him under. See? Get him in right position. I think that looks good. Now I'm gonna press it all down. I'll get my make more glue. Here we go. Make sure everything's pressed down. So lots of little pieces and leaves this one. We need to add a little glue there. Take our glue stick. There. Then all we need to do is trim it. There. And there. Okay. So I just looked at the timer and it says about 46 minutes. So even though I have a few others I wanted to decorate, I'm at my, I think we're at our time limit here. So there's that one. So let's look at our pockets again that we decorated. Move this out of the way. So we have the two that I did for the mushroom journal with the tuck spot on the other side. We have this little one, music one. I think that's so pretty. And I love this one. This one with the garden sage and the purple flower. Let's move that one up. The side tuck. So there you go. There's some really simple, fun decorating, simple pockets to make for your journals. Thank you, Rachel, for the inspiration. I really had a lot of fun making these. And thanks everyone for stopping by and watching. And I'll see you next week with another challenge. Bye.